Hello guys, I hope you're all fine. Today we are here to discuss about measurement of frequency by using CRO. So let's get on topic. We all know that two input signals are applied to the CRO. If those two input signals are sinusoidal, then we will get some patterns on the CRO screen. These patterns are known as SGS patterns. These patterns are used for measuring phase difference and frequency. So let's get on topic guys. Here two input signals are applied to the CRO. One input signal is applied to the Y plate and the other input signal is applied to the X plate. Here the frequency of the signal is known, whereas here at the Y plate the frequency of the signal is not known. Here it is a standard value. It is not known, which means unknown value. These two are sinusoidal signals. Here, if the Lagrange pattern is circle or ellipse, then the standard frequency will be equals to the unknown frequency, which means they will be in 1:1 ratio. Now let's see the other cases guys. Here let's think that in this way we applied signal to the Y plate. Let's think that in this way we applied input signal to the X plate. If you observe this diagram, here from 1 to 12 it took a full cycle, whereas here from 1 to 12 it took a half cycle, which means if you think that here the frequency is f, we should here we can know that the frequency is 2f, as it is here it is half cycle, it is full cycle. This kind of Lagrange pattern will appear on the CRT screen. As I told you, if the Lagrange patterns are not circular ellipse, then both frequencies are different. In that case we use this formula. Guys. This formula is Fy by Fx equals to number of times tangent touches top or bottom divided by number of times tangent touches on either side. Here look at this first diagram. If you observe here, by using this formula, here at the top tangent touches for 2 times and on the other side tangent touches for 1 time, which means we can write Fy by Fx equals to 2 by 1. If you observe this diagram, this second diagram, then here the tangent touches on the top for 3 times, whereas here on the side the tangent touches for 1 time, which means we can write it as Fy by Fx equals to 3:1, 3 by 1. If you observe this diagram guys, here the tangent touches at the top for 4 times, whereas here on the side the tangent touches for 1 time, which means we can write this as Fy by Fx equals to 4 by 1. Look at this diagram guys. If you observe this diagram, the tangent touches at the top for 2 times, whereas here the tangent touches at the side for 2 times, which means they will be Fy by Fx equals to 2 by 2, which means they will be 1:1 ratio. And here, this is a special case guys. If you observe here, there is an open end. If you observe these all diagrams, if you observe these 4 diagrams, they are all closed end. These 4 diagrams are closed end, whereas here it have open end. In that case we should consider it as, at the open end we should consider it as off tangency, at the closed end we should consider it as full tangency, which means here the tangent touched for 2 times at the closed tangency, here the tangent touched from 1 time, the tangent touched from 1 time at the closed end, where here the tangent touched from off tangency, where here on the other side the tangent touched for 1 time, which means here Fy by Fx equals to, here Fx can be written as 2 plus 1 by 2, as there is a open end, these two are closed ends, whereas here Fy will be equals to 1, as it have touched for 1 time, which means we can write it as Fy by Fx. Here I forgot to write as Fx guys, consider it. Here Fy by Fx equals to 2 plus 1 by 2 by 1, which is equals to 5 by 2. This is how we measure the frequency by using CRO guys. I hope you understand guys. Thank you.